Hi, Becca C. Smith here, and today I'm going to talk about repeating words. Every writer has their crutch words. The thing is that when you're writing really fast, like if you're doing NaNoWriMo or Camp NaNoWriMo or even just doing sprints like I like to do, you're writing fast, you're trying to get through your novel, you're trying to get through stuff, and so you just tend to repeat certain words. I think it's just a normal, natural thing. I have a certain set of words that I know I abuse. And when I'm editing my manuscript, when it's all done, after I'm finish all the plot holes and figure out all that kind of stuff, the more important stuff, the arcs, everything like that, then I will actually go through the manuscript and do a word search for these specific words. I find that it really helps me, especially when I'm in the writing process. I don't want to think about the fact that I've used definitely over and over and over and over and over again. I know I'm using it. I know I just said it like 3 sentences ago, but I will fix it in post. I will fix it in the editing process. Most of my crutch words are adverbs, as I mentioned before. Definitely is definitely my one of my crutch words. That one in this manuscript, I had 56 definitelys, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is. You notice it. You notice a word like definitely. It stands out all on its own. So I ended up getting that down to 3 after my word search, which just shows you that 53 times I didn't need to use that word. And I know writing 101 people say not to use adverbs. I personally love adverbs. I know, you know, J.K. Rowling does too. Just saying. Her series is pretty darn popular. But I know a lot of writers steer clear of them, and I get it. I get why. But, you know, I'm writing for teens and things like that, and it's the way I speak. It's the way that I think my characters speak, so most of the adverbs that I keep are in the dialogue. Another word I abuse is exactly. I use that 60 times, but I got it down to 5. There's only 5 exactlys in my novel. That's pretty amazing, especially for me. Next is actually. Actually. I use actually so much. I used it 93 times. Now I got it down to 21. So I know that still seems like a lot, but actually it isn't that bad, especially over 450 pages. It really isn't that bad. But I wanted to keep those actuallys. Those actuallys fit. Actually. My 2 worst offenders are actually adjectives, even and just. Even was 304 times and just was 414 times. So I managed to go through the whole manuscript and I got them down to, I took about 2/3 of them out. So I think I have, with even, I have about 100 left, and with just, I have about 120 or something left. So I got those down. These are just words that people use, so you don't have to be afraid to use these words. I'm not like saying get rid of all of them. These are words that people use in conversation, and it's, you know, it's not bad to have these words. It's just words that I particularly use a lot, and I know everyone has their own words that they use a lot. I mean, I've heard other author tubers talk about how they use the word nod, like she nodded, I nodded, and they're like, oh my god. And I used to be a massive abuser of nodding. I did. But now I kind of know that, and so I try, anytime I write nod, I'm like, oh god, okay, what else can I do besides nod? But I just wanted to give you an idea of what I do when I'm editing my manuscripts. So now that I've done the word search, I'm going to read through it one more time. This is my 5th time reading it through. I'm going to make all the little edits that I need to make, and then I'm going to give it to my first set of beta readers. And I'm really excited about one of my beta readers, Elliot Troop. He's 13 years old. He just read all 6 of the books, the 3 Riser books and 3 Atlas books, in like 3 weeks, which was amazing. I trust that he will be able to tell me if I'm missing anything or if I totally made a mistake or holes or anything like that. But then I'm gonna give it to the rest of my beta readers, and then after I get that, I'm gonna take all their notes, I'm gonna incorporate them into the book, I'm gonna read through it again, set it out to my second set of beta readers, rinse and repeat, and then it will finally go off to my editor, who will make it grammatically beautiful, everything, catch all the errors, everything. Then I'll read through it again, and then I will publish it. No! video. So I'm super excited. I'm actually really excited because once it goes to the betas, I feel like that's where you're starting to come into the finish line. That'll be done this month. So what I'm excited about is Camp NaNoWriMo in July. I'm already getting ready for that. I'm so excited. I actually found a project that I had forgotten about that had just sort of been sitting in one of my folders on my computer, and I had already written like 30,000 words on it. So I'm gonna do a whole video on what I'm gonna do for Camp NaNoWriMo, but I'm really excited about this. Like, I actually got really excited because I think I could actually finish the rest of the book for camp. Maybe. I don't know. It is Comic-Con month, but I'm gonna try. If you are an abuser of repeating words, hopefully this will help you to edit your manuscript. It helps me a lot. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!